this video, I'm going to show you an easy version for a coconut rum cake. It's absolutely fabulous. First things first, I'm going to brush the pan with some cake release, and I will give you a link where you can find how to make this. I did it on my blog and I showed how to make this, but this is absolutely fabulous stuff and your cakes will not stick. And especially with a bundt pan, you want to be careful with the sticking. So this is done. Now take a half a cup of chopped pecans and put them on the bottom of the pan, and a half a cup of shredded sweetened coconut. And now we're going to put this aside and make the batter. To your bowl, add a half a cup of Malibu Rum, coconut rum, half a cup of canola oil or vegetable oil, half a cup of water, 4 eggs, 1 package of yellow cake mix, 1 package of instant vanilla pudding, and a half a cup of shredded coconut. And now mix this until it's well combined. And now carefully pour it into your bundt pan. And you're gonna put this in the oven at 325 for about 50 or 60 minutes, and you're gonna check it. When a toothpick comes out clean, then it's done. Okay, it's out of the oven. We're gonna make the glaze now, but first I'm gonna poke some holes so that the glaze goes in. It's still really hot, and you want it to be hot when you put the glaze on. So let's just make the glaze and pour some on top. For the glaze, you're gonna need 1 stick of butter, that's a half a cup of sugar, and a 1/4 cup of water. And you're gonna bring this all to a boil. Once it starts boiling, take it off the heat and add a 1/4 cup of the coconut rum. Do not do this on the stove. It will catch flames and you'll lose your eyebrows. And now we're gonna pour half of this on the cake. Okay, let it soak in. There we go. And you're gonna let this soak in for a good, I'd say a good 20 minutes, because you want it to completely soak into the cake, and save the other half of it. Now the big reveal came right off. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is, right?
It's a bundt.
It's a bundt. Now you take the rest of your syrup and you're gonna brush it on until you're done with the syrup. So we're gonna be here a little while we brush this on. We're gonna cut, oh boy, this is beautiful.
It's very juicy.
It's very juicy. See, it's a little bit falling apart because it's still hot. But that's okay, we're still gonna eat it because
I don't have patience.
We don't have patience. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. The cake is absolutely it's so moist, right?
Juicy.
Okay, I had to cut because when he said juicy, I freaking lost it.
It's a juicy cake. When I call it moist, it's moist.
It's moist. It's a moist cake. It really is a good cake. And that cake release that I used to brush on the pan before I bake anything is absolutely fabulous. If you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, I had put a link to it, but I'm gonna put a link on the bottom to my blog where I put a recipe for it. I love that stuff. I've used it many, many times. It's like magic. Your cakes never ever stick. So I hope you try this recipe. Do you want a piece? You keep looking at me. And I can't look at him tonight because he's going like this to me and I have no idea what he's doing. It's good, right?
Juicy.
Oh, it's so good. It's probably even better the next day. It's one of those cakes, you know. It's still warm, so I'm sure once it cools down, it's going to be delicious. And I hope you try this recipe. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and enjoy.